So what's going on, guys? Uche and Joku, Sneaker Principal, and right now I'm going to make a Leica video. So I finally blew the cobwebs off my camera, and I've had it with me all this week taking pictures of my school. Today I was in Manhattan, over in Spanish Harlem-ish area, and I was in an event, took some pictures there, so it's been fun. I've been so busy at work that my camera's been gathering dust. I've been so exhausted, so I've been neglecting my camera, my Leica. So she's here with me, and this is the M11-P. I love this sucker. I love her. She's amazing. She's dope. Regardless of my things I hate about Leica, it was really for me to really measure and examine my relationship with this camera, and nothing's changed. But tonight, I was laying in bed. I know this is gonna sound really weird. I have a shelf next to my bed with a bunch of camera gear. So I had my Leica. I was going through the pictures I took today, and I have a bunch of flashes. I'm not a flash photographer type person. I could get better at it, but I just don't use flashes enough. But however, I still do suffer from gas gear acquisition syndrome, which means that even though I don't use flashes, I own flashes. I have they're all Godox, I think. Yeah, they're all Godox. They're just great lenses, and thanks to YouTube University, I learned that they're just as good as any of the Canon or other lenses. Not lenses, I'm talking about flashes. So, but the thing is, I have quite a few. Two of them I just have because I got them for particular purposes. The other two I have because one is really for my Fuji X-T5. The other one is for my Canon series cameras, and they're not interchangeable. So this here, this is the Godox TT685-2N, and this works perfectly well with my Canons. And then I have the Godox V1F, and this is for my Fuji X-T5. And even the pins on the bottom are different. I don't know if you can see that. See that cover my face? The pins are different. So Fuji, Canon, right? And then I purchased this because it looked cool. This is the Godox Junior Lux Junior. It looks like one of those old school flashes you would find, and it looks really awesome with my Fuji X-T5. And the great thing about it is so compact. I can just put it on there, and But again, I have these things, but I don't really use them. But I thought it was cool. It was inexpensive, so I got it. Then for my I wanted a smaller form factor lens. I keep saying lens. I mean flash. I wanted a small form factor flash. And what happened was I was purchasing flashes for the R50s at my school, and I came across this, and I was like, "This is pretty cool." So I got one for myself. I was like, "This is pretty cool," because then I don't have to put this. Always have this big guy on my Canon. I can have this for like the non-professional type spaces, something that's just quick. I can just grab and my camera bag and throw in. And look at the sizes, very, very different, right? So I know right now I'm talking about all these flashes, and it has nothing to do with Leica. But I was laying in bed, and I don't know why I didn't do this before. I took my Leica, and I said, let me take out the little flash protector thingy, and let me put on this guy. I'd never done this before, and I said, okay, let me turn him on. And this guy takes a little bit longer to kind of like warm up. And I was just curious, sometimes curiosity can either kill the cat or kill your camera, or you might discover something. So I'm waiting for the light to turn green. So I had this on there, and okay, now it's turned green. I wanted to see what would happen if I just went, it flashed. I like, wait a minute. And I thought to myself, the Lux Junior works with my Leica? Oh my goodness. So I wasn't done. I was like, what if I try another flash? And guys, some of you might think this is ridiculous. I'm not a flash person. When I have to, I will. Last year doing prom, I took my camera, I took a flash, I knew it was going to be dark in there because I just wanted to play around with it. I got some pretty good shots. It was hard because I wasn't sure what I was doing. I think I have a better idea, but still, so now the the TT550. So mind you, I bought this for the Fuji, okay? Then I got this for a smaller form factor flash, and I got it because I saw this as being something that would work well with the R50, right? So here I am now. Let me go ahead and turn the sticker on. And I did the same thing. I was like, let me see, would this work with the Leica? And let me see. It flashed. I was like, oh snap. I have two flashes that could work with the Leica. And the great thing about this is the form factor is small enough that on my M11-P, it looks cool. It fits. It's not too cumbersome. It works perfectly. So I have two flashes that work perfectly with my Leica. So you would think it ended there. It didn't. Let me tell you what happened. I was so excited. I was like, but what about if the one I bought here for my Fuji works for my Leica? What about the big guy? Which I would probably never ever really use in real life because it just doesn't balance. It doesn't balance really well. I mean, I swear this lens is probably just as heavy as the camera, but I was curious. Powering up. It's now green. What happens? It worked too. Damn. So I was like, nah, it can't. Logic tells me right now that if all these worked, fine. Wait a minute, are you stuck in here? If the both Fuji flashes worked with my Leica, and this one I bought for my Canon works as well, what about this guy? So the last one was the V1F, but what about this guy here? The TT6852N. Would this work with my Leica? It should, because this guy for my Canon works. So let's go ahead and try. I hope I'm not like destroying the warranty on this camera by using all these different flashes, but I just have to find out. So I plugged it in, powered up, and waiting for the light to turn green. Let's see. No, not yet. Why is it? Oh, it's green now, right? So let's try it. It's not flashing. It flashed. So guess what? All four lenses work with the Leica. I don't know what this means. So those of you who are watching this right now who have much deeper expertise than I do with flash photography and Leica and flash, if you do use Leica and flash, I don't. I use my camera in daylight. I play with the ISO in low light conditions, but never use that at nighttime. And I'm pretty sure I could, because I could play with the shutter speed aperture to get some pretty good shots at nighttime of, like, cityscapes and street lamps and traffic and stars, maybe, possibly, I don't know. But the fact that I have four flashes, two that only work with Canon and two that only work with Fuji, but they all work with my Leica, is pretty damn cool. So I just want to make this quick video. I know it's neither here or there, but I just want to share what I just found out. So guys, you tell me, Did you know this? And if you knew this, how come you didn't post a video? Because I didn't know this, and I've not seen any video about the fact that so many flashes work with the Leica. All right, y'all. With that being said, be well, and till next time.